Memo Bibi Aqua Sancha to Bibi and Fambra and Cassette TV. So subscribe to my channel, like it. For I drink a good comment session with him. Nakin can be beyond for Obi and the distance in Abbott trouble. For Obi say, Ushim ye panka a year. MPs bi wɔ hɔ a anaasɛ mmɔfo bi wɔ kurom a sɛ ɛni kwan sɛ yɛapɔnte wɔn as MPs kyɛ sɛ ka yɛyɛ scrutiny yie wɔ ɔman Ghana mu ase anaasɛ ka yɛ system yie paa report bi a ɛfa saa nkurɔfokuo bi mu wɔ a ɛni kwan sɛ ka yɛtumi de ɛyɛ biribi hyɛ wɔn nsa sɛ wɔn hwɛ so nyɛ no because they are corrupt. Obi account sɛ bebree afa ɛyɛ NDC MPs bebree a ɛredwan Dramani Mahama apɔnte wɔn. Subscribe to my channel. Me a notification bell no so for more news. Share more. Obi be on Sanka video so Sanka video no more. The course of my Ghana was a mepesi a quakuti and sema Obi at the 12 of 10. We don't be a say goodbye. The Bible to us.
Transfer and a bar BP 9th Parliament. The role the Speaker played in the 8th Parliament. Even from the night of Onwankasa election in the 8th Parliament, who do you see?
Yes.
They are at that time in the minority. Keep ballot boxes and they be ministers. And they be converted in the ministers of state. They are colleagues, but that is what they did. I told the head who say, we need to go and find a solution at the Supreme Court and Abibi. Now, Speaker, or abandon Nembano a parliament that the Miameka home. And I could PPM say, hey, Mujai, Mamon Kobo, Speaker. Our brothers are going to beat our Speaker. Wow. This is the reality. And I'm saying this because and the table not done it. And this year, majority, a big majority. And a big majority. And therefore, in fact, I don't want to say. And therefore, we are seeing the effects of what happened at that time. At that time, no, I need young speakers so big name. I can say, Yamu Munjai, a Yabeko court resolve the issue, and I said, issue no the court, among court na young solution. And eventually, that is what happened. You had to 11 Yabano. The speaker abandoned us. Ojayo, Mekaipa, Emma, because the contention was whether your first deputy speaker can vote and be sitting as speaker.
Yes.
So, and then Omo. Men can say they are AC no air the papa. It is not the best. But say what's Nancy? Na yesisiwa. That is what I believe. Say yesisiwa, you have to rise up to the occasion. Don't you mean Nancy ma yesisiw in the name of optics? And now you go for share. Yesisiw. At the end of the day, you have a responsibility for the people of Ghana. Look, some of the candidates on the ministers. There are question marks about them. There are question marks about them. At least I served on the appointment committee for a very short time.
Yes.
There are state security reports on them. And you need I can't about it. You need to be questions about it. Sometimes questions and you be with them. Emma answer and answer the Pierre Bontin, Pierre Bontin, and can't answer me count because one of the criteria is that you have to qualify to be as an MP. Who qualify as MP? Who qualify to be minister?
Yes.
And all the other peripheries, sometimes we need to ask. If I say, if I say good for Donabai, minister, so then you mean an vetting process. Does it mean say we should manage vetting process? People even complain about the kind of questions and the angle of questions that are being asked. And then I'm share video clip on US vetting. You be sending on the girlfriend or the number of the wife or then the girlfriend. And when was the last time I know or done the girlfriend in China? Have you seen that clip? Yes, it's all over social media. Personal questions.
The Secretary for Defense.
Yes.
Girlfriend. No. Obusane said, "Ofani yere chini obifu from."
Very personalized issues. It comes out in the appointments committee because you're going to hold a certain office. Minister of State, conference will be so, all I'm just trying to drive at is that. See that. Also, but the American say,
Yes.
Sometimes the scrutiny is necessary for us to know the people that this responsibility the bishop and stuff. Obia or your MP there, because such scrutiny has been done by national security before you even qualify to become an MP.
Yes.
No, be or what? Ebi on your MP, Nansu on your MP, but you are appointing a minister. Those ones, I said, yes, scrutiny. That is when we will get to know even where they have the capacity. Say now, Erikopoku say, agric ministry. Any Erikopoku parliament or money musuna or debate here. Yet transity and there, your bones man boko dina, your heady, you know. It will be say Erikopoku, Kakuku affairs, agric issues are only problem here. Like, you know why I say Erikopoku got now we are 3 hours. No. Unless there are very technical issues that must be asked.
Or you are enjoying it.
They were enjoying the submission. But we also so be said for me, I sincerely believe that what the minority was doing was in the right direction. They should have been, they were hitting the points well. They were getting the traction that they need. The people, the general public was enjoying the debate. It is a Yesisiomo. Na omujidi say Yesisiomo. Amimiti say Yesisiomo. No, they have to stand up.
Not to fight.
No, they didn't fight. See, me person make say, me person me to be moody ye can't Ghana say because so no they Korea, China, didn't be Parliament be because so this is what translate in the appointment process. My minority in Nagasano and Shedanso. Me cry me tizi omo say ye ono ko parliament dan tiri ma dey ye renchi we bi we chire o chire no merry because obuka so mutu ababy a NDC for no gwa to mutu abarma ni nti mu do merry chire, but it doesn't mean that you cannot stand up to be counted, especially when you are going to vet a ministry like the Foreign Affairs Ministry and the Health Ministry. So two ministries no. Even though they had agreed, say the other kind of back home and as a month can don't count and anyway, yes, no more. But Fanny say, agree, crash some of the never come home. Now, about 10 p.m. or 9:30. Now, we sure there are a host of questions you want to ask him, and maybe there will be follow up questions and other things. Sadia, you two share Chanapa, and my team Bisano, the questions, the relevant questions that need to be asked. There, I don't see anything wrong with that. One of the friend saying, I have as chairman of the committee, should have allowed it to pass.
Okay.
Now at the chair, your bias are very crucial ministries. Foreign affairs, it entails everything. Everything, terrorism, and the questions that were asked, and all the questions were relevant. Some of them are very personal, some of them are very technical, and he answered them to the best of his ability. Intimately. Now, who say the chairman could have allowed the minority to have their way at that time. At the chair, now you bet you also because I know said you didn't come with cheap and say about abonting. You didn't come out 99% of the time. You didn't come with cheap and say about abonting. And say about abonting, I say a degenerate here. Let's just say in Penifona you may be, and that is where all them the subordinate leadership that they should have. Cross the T's and dot the I's before coming back to the chamber. So, and a parliament in Sweden, I see that missing about politicking is politicking be brave, tiny politicking. Score, point scoring, and you have to also do it for your followership. Oh, don't know which you don't know which you can technically, you know, meet you. I say, hey, Mutrama Messimo, Mutrama Bomo, Mutrama ye, and son so or ye be man the followership in who say, there be, I'll stand for you. I must catch us with Kujina ballot box or Mambo 10 p.m. crowd or work Kujina because today I might be Jina with you. So all these things play a role in what we will see or what has transpired. Inti, me can say, I will not condemn it wholly.
Okay.
No, because me under no circumstances na me TV I will see me. I make say me folding in sana me go fear na my saying about China. I will that is my upbringing. I will resist it And maybe I might leave the fight for another day.
Okay.
But I'll show my resistance. If I can challenge that authority, I'll challenge it and make sure that I get my fair share of the space. That is what the minority was trying to do. Get the fair share of the space and be able to air the views of the millions of Ghanaians who also voted for them. What did the Sana
Very well.
Oh, and also
Anyways, my main this quick correction after Honorable Edward